Every hacker must navigate Linux like a ninja, fast, silent, and precise. Today, I will show you how to move through the Linux file system like a pro. If you don't understand anything, please go back and watch the previous videos or leave a comment below and I'll do my very best to help you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hacking tutorials. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. Now that we are in our Linux machine, we will be working in something that we call a terminal. And to open a terminal, you type Ctrl plus Alt key, then you press on the T. The shortcut to open a terminal is Ctrl plus Alt plus T. This will open the terminal. So now that we are in the terminal, we'll type ls, which means less storage. This command shows you what directories or files you have in your current directory. We can also type the ls-l command. It does the same thing, but it gives you a long listing of the files and directories. We also have ls-a, and this command shows you a lot more output, including hidden files and folders or directories. Here you can see some files and directories has dots in front of them, and those files and directories are the hidden files or hidden directories. Anything that has a dot starting in front of it means it's a hidden file or directory. Now let me introduce you to the clear command. The clear command helps you clear your screen so that you have clean working area. Let me introduce you to the command touch. Touch helps you create a file. We'll create a file called file.txt. You see nothing happened. When you type ls-l, you see that the file we just created is now in our working directory. And to know the difference between a file and a folder or directory, here you see all the folders is colored blue and the file is colored white. But you can also find that out here. You see that the file starts with a dash and the folder or directory starts with a D. So that tells you that this is a file or a folder, and the folder is also known as a directory. Now let's clear our screen. And now I want to show you how to add a text in a file. We have several ways of adding a text in a file. You can use the echo command. Example, you type echo, then you open quotation mark, double quotation mark, then you type your text. Then you close the quote. Then you specify the file that you want to add this text to. Here we want to add it to the file that we created, which is file.txt. And to add the text to a file, you type this sign, which is the greater than sign. Then you specify your file.txt. Then you press on enter. Now we have added this text to the file that we created. What if you want to open a file? To open a file, you use the cat command. We will cat file.txt and see the content that we have in the file. When you press on enter, you will see the text that we just added. We have several ways of editing a file. You can edit a file in a text editor. In Linux, we have a text editor called Nano. Let me show you here. You type nano, then your file name, file.txt. You press on enter, it will open this file editor. You will see that our text is still here. Let's add more text to the file. Now we have added a new text to our file, and to save a file in Nano, you press Ctrl plus O. Then you type or you press on the enter key. Then you select Ctrl plus X. This will exit the Nano text editor. Now let's open the file that we just edited with the cat command. You type cat file.txt. You see we have the new text that we added to the file. Let's clear the screen. Now I'm going to show you how to create a folder or a directory. To create a directory, you type or you use the command mkdir, which stands for make directory. Then you add your folder name or directory name. Let's name it try. Now when we type ls space -l, you see we have the new directory here. I'm going to show you how to delete a file. To delete a file, you type rm with the file name. rm stands for remove. Then you hit on enter. This will delete the file. When we list our storage, you see the file has been deleted. What if you want to delete a folder or a directory? Let's delete this directory that we just created. You type rm space, then you add -r, which stands for recursive. Then you type the folder name. Now when we list our storage, you will see the directory have been deleted. Let's clear the screen. Now I'll show you how to rename a file or a folder. So let's create a file called name.txt. Let's list our storage. Here is the file we just created. Let's rename it to new name or let's rename it to file. To rename a folder, you type mv, then you specify the name you want to change. Then you type the new name, which is file.txt. We want to change the file name, which is name.txt, to file.txt. When we list our storage, you see the file name has changed. I'm going to teach you how to copy a file. We already have a file called file.txt. Let's create a folder. We will name the folder try. Let's move, or let's copy file.txt to the try directory. To do this, you type cp, which stands for copy, with the file that you want to copy. Then you specify the directory or folder that you want to copy the file to. Here we want to copy it to try. To jump into a folder or a directory, you use the cd command, which stands for change directory. Now we change directory to our try directory. Now we are in the try directory. Let's list the contents in the try directory. We will type ls. Here you see that we have file.txt in the try directory. Let's delete the file. Now, when we list storage or list the content, we will see the try directory is empty. Let me show you how to move a file. Now, I'm going to teach you a new command. We are in the try directory. What if we want to go back to our previous directory? To go back one step to your previous directory, you type cd space ... Then you press on enter. This will take you back to your previous directory. Now, when we list storage, you see we are in our home directory. Let's move file.txt to the try directory. To move a file or a folder, you use the command. The mv command is the same as the rename command. So you type mv with the file name and the directory that you want to move the file to. Then you press on enter. When we list storage, sorry, let me clear the screen. When we list the storage, you will see the file.txt is no more in this directory. But when we jump into the try directory and we list the storage there, you will see we have the file.txt here. And it also shows us that it's a file with a dash there. Let's clear the screen and go back to our home directory. I'm going to teach you how to find hidden files and folders. So in your current directory, you type ls space -a. All the files and folders that start with a dot is a hidden file or folder. What if you want to create your own hidden file or folder? Let me teach you how to create a hidden folder called secret. Let me clear the screen first. To create a hidden file or directory, you will type mkdir, the same command for creating a new directory. But with this command, you add -p with the file name or the folder name, which is secret. But you need to add a dot at the beginning to make it a hidden folder. When you press on enter, it will create the hidden folder. But when you list storage, you see the folder is not showing here. You can view it by using this command ls-a, which shows you hidden files and folders. When you press on enter, you will now see your hidden folder here, secret. Let's clear the screen. Now, I have an assignment or a text for you. I want you to navigate or jump to the desktop directory. Create a directory called test. Open the test directory that you just created and create a hidden directory called secret. Then you create a file and name the file note.txt and hide the file in the secret directory. You can pause the video and try this test. If you were able to do the test, congratulations. But if you couldn't, let me show you how you should do it. The first question said you should navigate to the desktop directory. You will change your directory to desktop. In the desktop directory, you have to create a new directory called test. And inside the test directory, you should create a secret directory or a hidden directory called secret. So let's do that in one command. Then we will specify the test directory that we want to create. Then we will add /dot and we will type this command will create a test directory. Then inside the test directory, it will create a hidden directory called secret. The next question says you should create a file called note.txt and hide it inside the hidden file, the hidden directory secret. To create the file, you use the command with the text that you want to add inside the file. Then you will save the file with the greater than sign. you will specify the test directory /, then you add your secret directory. To hide this file inside the secret directory, you add / and the file name note.txt. Now we have created a file called note.txt and we have hid it inside a hidden folder called secret, which can be found in another folder called test. If we want to view the hidden file that we just created from the desktop directory, we will jump into the test directory. But first, let's clear our screen and list the items we have on desktop. On desktop, we have test directory. Let's jump into the test directory. Let's list the content in the test directory. As I said earlier, ls-a will reveal secret files and folders. Let's jump into the hidden folder called secret. When we type ls, we will see our notes.txt. We can open the file with the cat command. This is the content of the file. Please like and subscribe.
This is the end of the video, and I have a quiz for you. What does the pwd, the print working directory command, what does it do? Please let me know in the comment section. And thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more content like this. Thank you.